The news at this hour, I'm Maya for Wharton. First up. The news at this hour, I'm Maya for Wharton. First up, 1 week after the police shooting of Peter Headley, the lawmen are still to bring charges against two of their own, and the families keeping up the pressure in their quest for justice. Today, family members and friends assembled outside of the office of the Commissioner of Police demanding answers. The family said they expect the policemen involved in the shooting to be charged with murder and for the police to come clean on the investigation. His reputed wife, Patricia Campbell, said he was murdered.
Officers murdered Peter Headley, and up to now we haven't heard anything from them. No court hearing, their names, their face, no press release, no information we are hearing from them. It's 1 week Saturday gone. Today is Monday. Why are they hiding these officers that murder him? They know that they murder him. They leave him to die. Why are they not charging them for murder? We want it to happen now. Now. They take away a father, a brother, a husband. Who is going to maintain us? The family is grieving and they're not doing anything as officers. Their motto is to serve and protect, but they are killing. That is why we are out here. Extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed in the force, in the services. These officers are inhumane. They leave him to die, they watch him die, and then take him to Diamond Hospital. They're inhumane. They need to strip them of their badge, the clothes, everything. They're not officers, they are killers, and they're not taking the oath professionally. We're gonna be out here until we need answers today. I need them to tell me something today. I'm not gonna wait longer. I need answers today. I'm going everywhere and anywhere for him because he was a loving husband, a father, brother, and everything, a son. And they need to do a statement and take off thief from his name. He's not a thief. Please, Commissioner of Police, let your officers do a press release today and say Peter Headley is not a thief.
And he don't have no weapon.
Please.
His 90-year-old grandmother, who was also on the picket line, said those responsible for her grandson's death should be held accountable.
Hey, Morty. Murder.
The U.S. Embassy today issued a warning to its citizens to be wary of the current crime situation in Guyana. The security alert was published on the embassy's website after a visitor to the embassy was robbed while attempting to park in a lot across from the embassy. The embassy in its statement said a visitor was robbed of their personal belongings at the intersection of Duke and Young Street while attempting to park in a visitor parking spot directly across from the embassy. The assailants were traveling on motorbikes and did not present any weapons, but used physical force to grab personal items from inside the victim's vehicle. According to the statement issued by the embassy, it was reminding citizens to exercise caution due to crime in Guyana.
Family violence is violence directed at another family member.
It can be physical, verbal, sexual, and more. Family violence leads to despair, destruction, and death.
It can happen to both men and especially women from any background. Children are especially vulnerable. And the stress and isolation due to the COVID-19 pandemic can increase family violence. Family violence is illegal in Guyana. If you or someone you know is experiencing gender-based violence, family-based violence, or sexual harassment, contact the Women and Gender Equality Commission at 231-5276 or 231-5298.
Or put an anonymous note in the post office boxes at the Guyana Human Rights Commission Building, the Guyana Post Office Corporation, the National Library, the Georgetown Public Hospital, and the University of Guyana.
Range. Iman Cosmetics is for every woman and features a line of skincare products and cosmetics including 16 foundation shades, powder, concealer, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, highlighter, and BB cream. Visit us at Lot 75 Swamp Section, Rosal Town. That's behind the market. Or call 337-4422 or 688-9249. Shh.
service of a JP, then call the Alistair Collins firm on 649-6410. They are located on Lamaha Street between Camp and Waterloo in the Kalon Mall. Call them today and experience service unlike any other.
Regionally, the Jamaican Gleaner has reported that the United Nations Children's Emergency Fund UNICEF says it is concerned over the decision by the Caribbean Examinations Council CXC to maintain the upcoming Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination CAPE for students as currently designed. In a statement today, UNICEF is calling for CXC and regional ministers of education to make adjustments to the content and administration of these exams, in line with recommendations provided by the Caribbean Union of Teachers (CUT) to ensure that the region's students are not further disadvantaged. The UN agency says that while it recognizes efforts already made by CXC, it believes that there are still a number of issues which require more substantial changes and flexibility. It cited, among other things, that no change has been made to the multiple choice paper 1, which will still cover the entire syllabus, and no clear structure was shared as to how students who meet the deferral requirements and choose to defer will be supported to sit the exams at a later date in 2022. UNICEF is arguing that the current pandemic context has further exacerbated the gaps in preparedness among the disadvantaged students. This year, there is a higher risk of those students in vulnerable conditions never sitting the exams, it is contending. The agency is asserting that this could seriously affect not only their further education at higher secondary or tertiary levels, but their future. UNICEF wants ministers to request CXC to adjust the CSEC and CAPE exams and to further simplify the content and the methodology of the exam across all subjects and adapt the timeline to the challenges currently faced by the students to ensure equitable accessibility and participation for every student. The news is powered by Royce and Drake's production. For these and other stories, do visit our website at www.rdproductiongy.com.